But, yeah, I mean, the D's playing amazing, and they're flying around. Max stepping up. Max, I think, getting some confidence now. I mean, obviously, it's his first year. That's one reason I would say maybe not scary yet. Maybe not be afraid, but be aware. And how about Jacoby Myers? All right. I think 1,500 yards. Third season, finally gets a touchdown. Antonio Gates maybe had 50 touchdowns by the time he had 1,500 yards, you know? So hats off to him.
First touchdown of his career, right?
Yeah, first of his career.
I'm very, very, very excited. I feel like, yeah, they should be afraid. It's a couple weeks back, Peter compared the Patriots to the Empire in the Star Wars universe, and we sang the song and everything. And I think we got to see some.
You get sued?
Yeah. We're not allowed to do that anymore. Yeah.
I almost did 2 seconds ago.
Is that right? It's fun to sing. It's very identifiable, and it makes the segment better. But we're not allowed to do it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I remember they were 1-3. They lost to the Buccaneers in the Brady game, and it's like, well, maybe Belichick's not the thing. Maybe it was all Brady. Maybe Mac. No, like this, they're really good. Listen, in this AFC, I don't believe in anybody. I really don't.
True.
The Titans without Derrick Henry are the best team, and respect them, but name the team that is definitely going to take out the Patriots. Don't tell me Baltimore. Don't tell me all those teams. Those teams are all heavily flawed. I look for the teams that peak at the right time. It's kind of like, you know, in the college football. If you're going to lose early.
Yeah.
And the Pats lost early, that's fine. And then what do you know? They actually do have an incredible coach and a great defense. Define afraid. Are you afraid as a fan, as a spectator, Rachel, that like, damn it, they're here, they're back. It wasn't just a Brady thing, because that was nice and comfortable if you're a Patriots antagonist, that Tommy held this whole thing up, and once he's gone, it's never going to be the same. It looks really good right now.
I gotta tell you, let me tell you a little bit about my home
Go
life,
on.
okay?
Yeah.
My partner, Peter, shout outs, big Patriots fan, okay? Yesterday was the worst day of my life. I don't know if I can go back to Los Angeles. I am a Browns fan. I don't think I can go back to LA. I think I'm a New Yorker now from here on out. But last year, Patriots are great. Mac Jones is very fun to watch, except for when he's doing it to my team. Last year was like our time to enjoy
yes,
football.
it was.
You know, because the Patriots finally took a sec to be not the Patriots. But yes, I am terrified because look at their history. It's Bill Belichick that we are talking about. He's got a nice, young, offensive weapon in Mac Jones that he is going to turn, or is turning into, trying to turn him into Tom Brady. I'm shaking in my boots, people. I can't go back home. The texts.
What's waiting for you at home?
Taunting. The tormenting. I can't live like this. It's brutal.
It is true. Like, I feel like the AFC had a chance to take their foot and put it on, like, okay, let's keep them away here. And they just let them hang around a little bit. And, like, Patriots, they lost, but they lost with, like, really impressive performance against that Buccaneers that Sunday night. They lost to the Cowboys in overtime, and afterwards we were like, but the Patriots kind of hung with the Cowboys, and now they rounded off 4 straight. They've got Atlanta on a short week on Thursday. Suddenly, they're going to be 7-4, and then they've still got Buffalo twice. Like, forget, like, the Patriots could be the 1 seed in the AFC. Like, it's very possible that the Patriots are the 1 seed in the AFC.
It's true.
They have a bye week, and the playoffs go through Foxborough.
I know.
This quarterback is getting better and better and better every single week. Yes, you should be afraid of the Patriots. Yes, you should be scared of the Patriots. And yes, you should be concerned because none of the other teams in the AFC have put their flag and said, it's our conference. I love what the Titans are doing. They're without Derrick Henry, they're without Julio Jones, and they lost to the Jets a few weeks ago.
Can you insert Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, or Justin Fields there and get the same result?
I wonder. I wonder. I think Mac has been fantastic, but then you wonder, is it Josh McDaniels coaching him up with Bill Belichick and their plan for him and the veterans around him that they did this? Like, they might be the best coach team in football. So, yeah, maybe if Justin Fields goes there, or maybe if Trey Lance goes there, it's a different career for them already.
I also love that Max stepped into this role. Like, that's a scary situation to step into. And he did it, and he's doing it really well. So kudos to him.
The real fear, look, is all that stuff about the 1 seed, that's small potatoes. The fear is that you're in for 15 years. Yeah. That's like, the fear is this season is nothing. You're talking about the 2037 New England Patriots under Josh McDaniels as head coach and Mac Jones as quarterback. That's what you should be afraid of at home, Rich. Sorry.
And
I'm scared of it all. What are you talking about? I'm terrified of all of it.
2 teams that I'm sure are watching the show and like, we're not scared, but might really be. Bills and Jets played yesterday.
Okay.
They dealt with that for 20 years with Brady, just beating them every single time. Now it's going to be Mac Jones. No, Josh Allen says. Let me make a statement. He did. Josh Allen, after a forgettable Jaguars loss, was incredible last yesterday afternoon.
Get to the Mike White, Peter. Come on, enough with this.
What happened here? Well, the cameras were faked out. Of course, Isaiah McKenzie, Salas had a week. 45-17. They lost to the Colts. Give up 45. They give up 45 to the Bills. That's a defensive head coach, folks. Things have to figure themselves out.
All right, the rookie got into the end zone twice on his birthday. Devonta Smith yesterday. We'll have those highlights and more straight ahead.
First time on Hard Knocks.
We got everybody we need in this locker room.
Experience the NFL during the season.
Let's go! That boy good.
The season is stressful, a lot of pressure.
Together on three. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yes. Someone has a question back there.
Hello. Hi, Carl from Waukegan. I was just wondering about your Caesars Sportsbook app, and I did some digging, and apparently I can only get my Caesars rewards on the Caesars Sportsbook app?
Yes, Carl.
Okay.
Only Caesars is going to be able to give you Caesars rewards. They're my rewards. Why would someone else give them to you, Carl, if it's called Caesars rewards? It's Caesar rewarding you.
Guys, once you reach a certain age, the hoodie's not a good look. You gotta step up your style and get the hoodless hoodie from Skechers. It's sleek and stylish with a sophisticated look that goes with everything. The hoodless hoodie from Skechers. Style and comfort, all grown up.
It's not ringing sleigh bells that make a winter wonderland. It's you, after you find it, float it, inflate it, hang it, and of course, admire it. Make the holidays yours with Black Friday prices now through December at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
IRS. 3 letters that strike fear into everyone, and for good reason. The IRS is the most powerful collection agency on earth, and being in debt to the IRS can have serious consequences. Oftentimes, it begins with the IRS sending you a collection letter, but then escalates. And before you know it, you're having your paychecks garnished, your bank account seized, even your home or business could be at risk. But thankfully, there's Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 most trusted tax relief firm. They've resolved over $1 billion in tax debt for their clients. They can help put your IRS problems to rest so you can move forward with your life. Call Optima Tax Relief. Their tax professionals have the expertise and experience to put your tax debt to rest.
For your free consultation, call 800-927-8773. That's 800-927-8773.
Optima Tax Relief.
Theo is saving big holiday shopping at Amazon. So now, he's free to become thoughtful Theo. And he's got a gift for everyone. So thoughtful.
Wear by Erin Andrews, my sportswear collection for all women, is now officially licensed with more leagues. Women can support their teams in fashion-forward apparel everywhere, anywhere. Find it at fanatics.com. Officially licensed everything.
Welcome to NFL Now.
Every weekday, NFL Now has the latest from around the league.
This team is very mentally strong.
Keep pushing each other to get better every day.
I'm sure he's got a point to prove. NFL Now, today at 1 on NFL Network.
We've got a huge week of guests coming up on GMFB. Wednesday, we've got Brian Baumgartner, Kevin from The Office, also a huge Packers fan. And on Friday, country music superstar Darius Rucker will be back on Good Morning Football. We will also have wrestler Big E, which I'm very excited for. And our own Michael Robinson will be sitting down with young Thug. You don't want to miss any of the action. Guys, I got to be honest. This is maybe the most excited that I've been for this show.
Okay, what do you got?
Let's do it. Do it. Do
Time for Will Selva on the West Coast with the news. Long-time listener, first-time caller. I'm your biggest
Rachel. Yes.
Hi, Will.
Rachel, awesome to have you on. Awesome to have you on, Nate. Rachel, I looked at my Google bar and I had What's Eating Gilbert Grape. So that's what popped up. DiCaprio.
That's weird that
this was
popped up.
post-growing pains.
That's good.
Yeah. I don't know why it popped up, but I did it because of you.
Yeah, but awesome to have you on. Great T-shirt. Now, unfortunately, I had to do this first story. It's about the Patriots. I know you said you're going to come back to L.A. There's going to be some tormenting, some taunting. I'm sorry, this wasn't on purpose.
I take back what I said, Will. I take back everything that I just said.
No, Rachel, come on, please. This wasn't me. This was Blame It on my producer, Dan Omahan. Either way, though, we do have to, unfortunately, start with the Patriots for you. Yeah. Either way, the Patriots, they have won 4 straight. Of course, they did it at the expense of Rachel's Browns. Our guy, Mike Giardi, was on the scene and had a chance to talk to wide receiver Jacoby Myers about his remarkable day and also about the big win.
Last 6 weeks, you guys are averaging almost 33 points per game. What's happened here? What's clicked?
We had started off pretty rough, and then Bill talked to us, and we just had to reset our minds, you know. So we come in every day, we practice hard. We knew we were a good team, we just weren't playing good. So once we started playing good and clicking, it all worked out.
Your first NFL touchdown after 134 catches, how did it feel?
It felt amazing. Just the fact that everybody came down and celebrated with me, that was special. I really appreciate it.
And your father has been on you about not getting in the end zone all this time, and he was there.
Yep. I can't wait. I can't wait to go talk to him. No, I didn't see him, but I'm going to let him know when I get back to the car.
Well, after last week's loss to the Broncos, the Cowboys rebounding in a big way, beating the Falcons by 40 points in Week 10. CeeDee Lamb leading the way for Dallas with 94 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns. He spoke with our very own Jane Slater about the rebound win.
Every win is special, but obviously coming off the week that we had last week, we felt as if we didn't put all our puzzles together. And today, if you will, it was a great day to showcase our ability.
After that first touchdown, there was a little bit of a dance in the end zone. Do you have a name for it, or you just ad-libbing there?
Just a little ad-lib, but it was definitely, the little shoulders. Lil Uzi is he's a rapper. It's one of my top 3 for sure, but it's one of his dances, so kind of bring it to life.
Yes, and we have to bring to light and to life as well this dance in studio, especially during the long show, which happens weekly on this program. And this screams Peter Schrager, Kyle. This screams Peter Schrager.
Talk about it.
All day, all night. I mean, come on. Not these, Peter. Come on. That's you. Shriggs.
We've got a long week.
Come on, Peter. Let's go.
This is Monday. We do reactions to the games. We've got a long week. I also saw Larry Roundtree, the third, had an interesting dance. It's a long week, Will. We might have to bring it out. Ask your producer, Dan Omahan, see if he can maybe prepare a package.
Tuesday.
And we'll go from there. Always blame the producer. Always. That's right. That's it.
Thank you, Will.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Rachel will hang up and listen to your comments off the air. Thank you. She's a huge fan, aren't we all? Vikings-Chargers, so it's the same old drill. Vikings get up, they're leading at halftime, and then the Chargers come storming back, but Kirk Cousins says, no, not today. I'm going to throw a touchdown pass to Tyler Conklin. Guys, Kirk Cousins has 18 touchdowns and 2 interceptions on the entire season. That is the best ratio in the NFL.
A lot of purple there, Kyle.
A lot of purple in Inglewood. Didn't know. Zim feeling it. 27-20. Vikings always in it.
Jaguars versus the Colts. Here's Trevor Lawrence and Carson Wentz. That right there, that was Logan Cook.
Boom!
Blocked by Zaire Franklin. Ball bounces around. It's actually recovered by the best name in football, E.J. Speed.
E.J. Speed?
E.J. Speed takes it in.
There's a bomb on your bus.
Bro, Jaguars called all the way back, and Sandra Bullock puts it away.
Stay above 50. I got it. All right. Alan Ruck in that movie steals it, by the way.
He's great.
Shout out to the Conheads. Here we go. Jalen Hurts up 3-0. One of the prettiest things we saw all day. That is a rookie against a rookie. That they both went to Alabama. They were both teammates. That's Surtain versus Smith. Surtain's coverage is perfect, Nate, and he still completes it. Oh. And then Smith's got that kind of Gronk elbow thing, and that's a man in an eagle costume doing a dance that Peter's going to do tomorrow.
Hey, a lot of green in that building. A lot of green in that building.
Who knew?
Guys, I've never seen Speed. I had to get
What?
We'll saw a few teams struggle in Week 10. Whose performance was the most telling? We will discuss it all up next.
Dennis Hopper, very good.
People have no chill when you say you haven't seen a movie that they like, as if they direct.
We are the next.
The next generation of visionaries.
Rule breakers, game changers,
And world beaters.
We certainly aren't here to do what's been done before.
And neither are we. At Palo Alto Networks, we are ready to secure our digital future. We innovate to outpace cyber threats, so you can make the next day safer than the one before.
We've got next.
It's not always the most wonderful time of the year. So if you could use a holiday from the holidays, you could probably use a pancake.
I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good.
Sometimes you just got to give the people what they want.
I feel good.
Everybody in healthcare knows about GoodRx. I've been recommending it for quite a while.
As a pharmacist, I'm a huge advocate for GoodRx.
I recommend GoodRx to not only my uninsured or underinsured patients, but I recommend GoodRx to all of my patients.
It can save them quite a bit of money on their medications.
I was blown away. Can we really get this price down by $300 for this patient?
I use GoodRx myself because paying $100 for a medication is ridiculous, even for a doctor.
Change the game from blow to vac in the flick of a switch. A high-performance blower, yard vac, and mulcher. The Works TriVac 3-in-1 isn't a new starter for your yard work team, it's your whole roster. Make the switch with TriVac, your yard work champion.
Fumbling with floss? It's time to join the Sonic Fusion revolution. Now you can brush and floss at the same time. Clinically proven, up to twice as effective as regular brushing and flossing. So upgrade your oral care with Waterpik Sonic Fusion 2.0.
Big news, people! Introducing SimpliSafe's new wireless outdoor security camera. It works with SimpliSafe's already award-winning system. It's like adding an extra layer of home protection. Get it? Extra layer? All this is backed by 24/7 professional monitoring. A third layer of protection. I could go on all day.
Award-winning home security just got better. SimpliSafe.
Thousands of families affected by disasters urgently need support. You can help the American Red Cross provide help and hope to families when they need it most. Please donate today to Red Cross Disaster Relief to help people affected by disasters big and small. Go to redcross.org/NFL today. Your support is critical. We can't do it without you.
On the next NFL 360, how the memory of his sister is driving Solomon Thomas to tackle a profound mental health crisis.
It's not something you can just fight through. It's okay to get help.
NFL 360, Tuesday at 8 on NFL Network.
Rookie of the Year candidate Mac Jones leads the Patriots. What a throw to battle Matty Ice and the Falcons. Touchdown! Patriots, Falcons. Thursday Night Football on Fox, NFL Network, and streaming on Prime Video.
All right, I haven't seen the World Champs in a couple of weeks, and Brady is 15-4 coming off a bye. We know what happened last year. They hit the bye, then they never lost again. But hold on, they're losing 6-0 to Washington. Washington is 2-6. What's going on? Intercepted. Afterwards, Bruce Arians said, what was the deal with the interceptions? And was it the quarterback and the receivers? Coach goes, no, it wasn't the receivers, it's the quarterback. Hit it right on the head. He also said, we're a dumb football team. That was Bruce Arians on the World Champs. Meanwhile, Washington